I think that the facilitation of all of the meetings that we had was a key to the success. Bringing these like large groups of people together who sometimes had what may have been considered competing interests or competing priorities. We couldn't have done that without successful facilitation. And I think especially around these topics, you're talking about very emotionally charged topics and very, very sensitive topics. So having the forethought, doing the research was super important to be able to bring these groups together in a meaningful way.
They didn't drive it by driving a specific narrative. They listened to community members and honestly responded with what the community members really were concerned about and not what the Quattrone Center thought to be concerning. So I think by shepherding the community members throughout this process, they were able to ensure that there was more fruitful results in the end.
It's a unique skill set to be able to bring community and government agencies together on, I don't know if controversial, but on really important events where there can be passionate disagreement. And I said it earlier, but I think having that skill set and being able to get people to be comfortable enough to share and then open enough to hear one another, that's a real skill set that I think the Quattrone Center brought to the table.
The Quattrone Center really took the lead in creating and guiding us all through this SER process. I mean, they were the experts in the room who knew how the process works. They worked with the police department to bring together all of the participants. They set the agendas for the meetings. They worked with legal professionals to staff the process, to go through all of the extensive videos that exist of the incidents in question here that spanned multiple days and many, many hours, to be able to bring that to our group and present it to us in an organized, efficient way that as volunteers, none of us could have spent the time to do on our own. And then they guided us through really respectful discussions in a very organized, methodical way that helped us focus on the issues and on the process of listening and learning from one another. So, I mean, this really was a Quattrone Center process that worked with the police department and the community to help us understand each other, understand the nature of the problem, and come up with a set of recommendations.
I just thought, in my relationship in that year, they made coming to the meetings easy to be there and understand and comprehend the literature, the research, and the why, which is very important, the why of why we're doing all these things. So when you look at that, it was easy to build a positive relationship with John and the team in that respect. So for me, it made me relax a little bit more and made me see the value of being a community member that was a part of this team as well moving forward.